Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. How does he or she really feel about you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1, Gemini, cross-pollinate. Option number 2, Moon, perception. Option 3, Imam Coli, roots, the IC in your natal chart, roots. And solar calm, clarify. So these cards are from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. I don't know where the book is that came with this. These are the cards. Yeah, I don't know where the book is, so I'll just be freestyling. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose the first card, Gemini, cross-pollinate, here's your reading. So if you chose card 1, your life could be especially busy and hectic right now. Timeless reading, but as I record this, we are still in Gemini season. We've not moved into Cancer season yet. Today is Monday, June 19th, 2023. Yeah, tomorrow the 20th is my mom's birthday. You could be feeling busy, hectic. You could be communicating a lot on various platforms. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Maybe you tweet on a regular basis. Could have Gemini in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. You could have a really busy, packed 3rd house. Okay, how does this person really feel about you? No bullshit. The Lord of Jades, that is the King of Pentacles. Rey de Oros. Servant of Staffs, that would be the Page of Wands, so the Bastos. And the Chariot, El Carro. A favorite deck of mine, I don't know where the book is that came with it. I forget what this deck is called. I've researched it using the search bar at YouTube. I put in Pink Tiger Tarot deck and I can't find it. So if you know the name of this deck, feel free to mention in the comments what the hell is this deck called. I love it. It's glorious. No más. Ocho de Copas, 8 of Cups. Cuatro de Copas, 4 of Cups. El Sol, the Sun. Three of Wands, Tres de Bastos, Seven of Pentacles, Siete de Oros, Six of Pentacles, Seis de Oros. So for pile one, I'm seeing a full-on balls to the wall, whole ass, as opposed to half-ass, or I guess no ass, a whole ass relationship. So if you're not currently in a committed monogamous relationship with this person, maybe pick another pile. And I do realize it's, how does this person feel about me? So that would suggest that maybe things aren't that clear and you aren't in a relationship. But as I've said numerous times, anyone can watch these readings, and they do. I get occasional comments, oh my God, I am in a relationship with that person. I was just bored. I was just curious. I just watch you for entertainment. So that's the vibe I'm definitely getting for pile one, is that you are very sure of where you stand with this person. You have clarity because you're living together, or if it's long distance, you're moving in that direction. I see commitment, I see monogamy, and it ebbs and it flows. You have highs and lows. That's any relationship. It's not going to be Snow White or Beauty and the Beast or Cinderella, Rapunzel, or Little Mermaid all the time. You're going to have periods of time where the person gets on your nerves and you just want to be alone. I'm seeing a functioning relationship. I'm not really seeing codependency. I'm not seeing toxicity. It's pretty solid. I'm seeing good sex, and it's consistent. This person feels like you're their person. You're their ideal, maybe. You're clearly the one they want to be with. You have a child or children together, or if you don't want to have a kid, not everyone does, maybe you have a lot of pets, but you have things in common. You communicate like two mature, intelligent adults, and none of that ghosting, hot and cold nonsense. This person has decided on you. They have committed to this relationship. So Four of Cups in the center, to me, one of the biggest red flags in the deck. That can be codependency. It can be just not really feeling your life, feeling disconnected, feeling a lack of gratitude. But I'm looking at the cards around it. And so maybe there's a temporary lull, a temporary thing where you're not just crazy in love with each other. I feel like you're beyond the honeymoon phase. You've probably been in this relationship for at least 2 years. And maybe on occasion you take it for granted, your person takes it for granted, but you're together, it's established, it's solid. You're on the same page, you want the same things out of life. I see mutuality, I see reciprocity. So I would say they do love you, they are in love with you. The sex is good. But you're probably beyond the butterflies in the stomach phase, where you just get really excited whenever you see this person has sent you a text or a direct message. You're probably well beyond that. Some people, I guess, they never get out of that phase. They're really lucky. They have these relationships where they're just crazy in love for 50 years. I've not known any people like that. I guess my maternal grandparents come the closest. They were married for over 50 years and they did adore each other. But most relationships that I've observed, that I've been in, they're highs and lows, and it's not just crazy butterflies in the stomach 24/7. Possible astro combo. Your person could have Sun in Virgo, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Scorpio. Of course, one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Cancer, Taurus rising, Moon in Leo. But in short, to summarize, I see a relationship that works. I see love, I see commitment, I see monogamy, I see fidelity, I see devotion. Yeah, that's what I have for pile one. I hope that helps, entertains, educates, elucidates. I recently revised my Patreon. It's still a work in progress. I changed the description of my Patreon to reflect that I'm not going to commit to constant uploads. It's going to be sporadic for the foreseeable future, so I'll do the occasional upload, and I did change my lowest tier to $1.11, and there are no benefits with the bottom tier. That tier, you're just showing your support of me. You feel my vibe, you like me, you respect me, you want to see me keep going, so that's just a donation, a committed donation. Well, if you join, it's every month, whatever, but yeah, I've got this channel, I've got extra basic, and I've got life, and I'm writing again, so that's what's up with that. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the second card, the moon, perception. So, yeah, it's from Star Codes Astro Oracle. I don't know where the book is that came with this, but I can talk about the moon all day, every day. It's like I've been saying for years. Eventually, I do want to write an astrology book discussing the importance of Mercury and the moon in synastry. I feel like it's overlooked or it's not talked about enough. It's all about the sun sign in synastry, and I think the moon is more important than the sun. So if you chose pile 2, you could be feeling especially sensitive, fragile lately. Everything makes you cry. SpongeBob makes you cry. I don't know. Beer commercials make you cry. I don't know, but you could be feeling really sensitive and fragile. You could be having really vivid dreams. You could have strong moon aspects in your natal chart, a moon that makes a fuck ton of aspects. You could have some Cancer placements. But how does your person of interest really feel about you? No bullshit. We have the 5 of Swords, Cinco de Espadas. We have the Empress. Ten of Swords, Diez de Espadas. Dos de Espadas, 2 of Swords, Siete de Oros, 7 of Pentacles, look at the Copas, 9 of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. The Joker amplifies the cards that it touches. And the Ace of Swords, As de Espadas, the blazing sword of truth. Okay, so I read tarot in a very specific way. I've made a few videos at this channel. I go more in depth at Patreon. I've recently revised my Patreon, so now the lowest tier, the most inexpensive tier, is $1.11. You don't get any benefits from that tier. You're donating to me because you believe in me, you want to see me keep going. You respect the fact that I do this full time, And so that's all that tier is about. Then there are 2 other tiers. I need to go back and revise. Well, I can't revise the tiers because I currently have patrons at those tiers, but I changed the description to say, I'm not going to be updating on a regular basis. I can't right now. I've got too much going on. I'm writing a book and I'm doing extra basic and there's life. So if you join my Patreon, there is a wealth of information there. I don't know the exact number, but well over 50 videos, I would say, on how I read tarot and astrology stuff and the occasional pick a card or oracle reading for the collective. Anyway, so all of that being said, I don't read reverse. I don't feel like you have to read cards in reverse. You can get all the information you need from the cards in the upright. 9 of Cups is a great card, but I'm looking at all the cards around it. So I would not say that this person is currently in love with you. I would say for a lot of you who chose pile 2, you're waiting on something that may never happen. You're waiting on this person to decide on you. I'm seeing very minimal communication. To have 2 5s like that, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, sandwiching the 2 of Swords, I would say a lot of you have recently blocked this person. Maybe they've blocked you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If this person has a YouTube channel, you may have left comments and your comments are not showing up because they blocked you. So you can't make comments on their YouTube channel. I see you putting this person on a pedestal, and it's about how do they feel for you, but I feel like this person has turned their back on you. I feel like they've withdrawn their energy. For a lot of you, this is probably an ex, and it ended really badly. There was a lot of drama. And it could be on again, off again, because we have a 10 and an ace in the last row. So 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Maybe it ended recently and you're wanting to reconcile with this person. But this does not look healthy. This does not look good to me. It looks crazy. It looks chaotic. I feel like when you and this person fight, you fight dirty. You go low. You know how to trigger and harm each other. So, do you really want to stay in something like this? Why? Why would you want to stay in this? And I can relate. I've been in situations, I've been in relationships like this where it's very unhealthy. Bottom line, you've got to do work on yourself. You've got to stabilize your sense of who you are. You've got to really establish your value, your self-worth, and you've got to carve it in stone, because when you're really feeling good about yourself, you're not going to be in a relationship like this. So I would say right now, this person is not in love with you. They have no plans to reconcile. They're okay with the lack of communication because they feel this peace that they didn't feel when they were talking to you. There was too much drama and they don't want to do it anymore. So this person could have Sun in Gemini, Capricorn rising, Moon in Libra. It's one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Taurus, Taurus rising, Moon in Cancer. But I would just say for pile 2, if this resonates at all, take care of yourself. Do whatever it takes to feel good. Don't fixate. Don't obsess. Take your hands off the wheel. Let go and let God, as they say. Yeah, that's what I see for pile 2. I hope that helps. I'm always available for private readings. All the info's in every box. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose card number 3, the Imum Coli, the IC, it's our roots. It's kind of confusing for me because my IC is 29 Scorpio, but my IC, the IC is your 4th house. My IC is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is my 4th house. So that's home, that's your first few years of life, your formative years, the environment you grew up in your formative years. So if you've got your IC in Scorpio, apparently you come from trauma, some deep needs were not fulfilled when you were a child. You struggled with one or both of your parents. That was certainly the case for me. My dad was a bully and a rageaholic. And then Sagittarius is the 4th house, moving constantly. I was always moving. I moved probably 20 times at least in my childhood. And I wasn't being raised by someone in the military. I was being raised by someone who worked in the oil field. And I was being raised by teenagers, or they were teenagers when I was born. Anyway, if you chose pile 3, you could be going through some stuff right now. You could be doing a lot of shadow work. This is a timeless reading, but as I record this, we are in eclipse season. We're still technically in the energy of the new moon in Gemini. A lot of ass-kicking transits, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Saturn retrograde in Pisces, so you could be going through it. You could be purging a lot lately. I've spoken in a few videos here in Dexter Basic about how I've been doing some serious purging lately. And so maybe you're curious about your ancestry. Maybe you were told one thing when you were a kid, and then as an adult, you go to Ancestry.com and you see that, no, that wasn't it. I was told that I had Cherokee on both sides. But no, I don't have Cherokee. I have Creole on my mom's side. So Creole, that's African-American, Native American, and French. I have Creole ancestors from Louisiana. So maybe you're exploring your ancestry, your roots. You're digging in the dirt, so to speak. You're getting your hands dirty and you're saying, okay, this is my life right now. It doesn't feel good. I don't like the way my life feels. What can I do to change it? You're being proactive. Uno más. Six of Cups, Ace de Copas. And in the Rider-Waite, this would be Judgment. Yeah, it's 20, it'd be Judgment. I think they call it Planet Venus. There's a book that I got. The book doesn't come with the deck. It was separate, but I've got the book. I need to read it again and take notes. I'm not sure what they're trying to get across with this card, but I read intuitively and I'll see how it touches the cards around it. I read in context. The Servant of Jades, the Page of Pentacles, so to Oros. I see it as a dynamic card. I see it as breaking through. You're breaking through something. You're trying to get to the next level. And that's certainly what's going on with me at this point in my life. I love this deck. I bought it at a crystal shop, a magic shop in Tyler, Texas. I have the little book somewhere that comes with it. I forget what this deck is called. Someone asked recently, what is that deck called? I don't know. I went into the search at YouTube. I put in Pink Tiger Tarot and I didn't find anything. I've not seen this at any other channel. So if you know what this deck is called, feel free to leave a comment. Moving to Bastos, 9 of Wands. Dias de Oros, 10 of Pentacles. Maybe the Espadas, 9 of Swords. Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas, Jack of Hearts, Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas. Oh, wow. And the Two of Hearts, Two of Cups, those are the Copas. I was not expecting this because I picked this pile for myself. I don't really have anyone in mind. I just pick piles for myself on occasion because la-da-da-da-da-da, why not? Okay, so how does this person really feel about you? No bullshit. Well, according to these cards, this person is in love with you. That's really rare to have two signifiers side by side like that, especially when they're from the same suit. There could be a bit of an age gap. But this person, oh my God, wow, this person's in love with you. They can't stop thinking about you. This is someone you've known for a while and maybe recently, and it starts with 6 of Cups. Damn, that's strong. To start with 6 of Cups and with 2 of Cups. Maybe you've been acquainted with this person for years and they've just recently discovered they've caught feelings. Happens, I guess. They've known you for years and they've recently discovered, wow, I have feelings for this person. Okay. They want to marry you. Or for some, they're currently going through a divorce, but maybe the two of you will marry each other eventually. Why wouldn't you if you feel this strongly? Well, not everyone wants to get married. You can be in partnership and be successful like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. They've been together for decades, but not married. But I see total love. I see adoration. They can't stop thinking about you. They're thinking of you obsessively. And it may take you by surprise because it looks like the communication has not been exactly that energetic. I don't see you talking on FaceTime every day. So what's up with that? I don't know. You probably have a significant conjunction in a water sign, like Sun conjunct Moon, Moon conjunct Moon, Mercury conjunct Mercury. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Cancer, Taurus rising, Moon in Sagittarius. One possibility of many. You could have Sun in Scorpio, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Taurus. But I feel like you're really fucking compatible. You may regard each other as soulmates. But there was this instant kinship. When you first met, when you first started talking, you recognized each other. You had that soulmate, soul tribe familiarity. You mirror each other and it's uncanny. People would not necessarily put the two of you together. You're not like Barbie and Ken, so you could be unconventional, like with an age gap, different ethnicities, whatever, different cultures. You're not Barbie and Ken, but this is real. This has real value. You're getting down to the nitty gritty. It's a soul match. It's not about the perfect body. Oh, you both have blonde hair and blue eyes. You're both from Malibu. None of that. It's not superficial. This is deep and it's real. So yeah, that's what I see for pile 3. I hope that helps, entertains, educates, elucidates. I am always available for private readings. All the info's in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose Cuatro, card number 4, Solar Calm, Clarify. It's a lot of information. 16 is 7, which is Neptune, Pisces. And Pisces is the energy of all the signs, the 12 signs in the zodiac. Pisces is the energy that I think I struggle with the most. It's my 7th house. I've got Mercury in Pisces. I don't like the Neptune energy because, yeah, at its highest vibration, Neptune is about being super spiritual and your chakras are just glowing, and maybe you're really advanced, maybe you're ascended. I've never met any ascended people in my life. I've heard about people who were apparently ascended, Gandhi, Jesus, Buddha, but I've never met any ascended masters. So at its lowest vibration, Pisces is about a lack of clarity, being confused, not being sure where you begin and someone else ends, or where you end, someone else begins, just not having any clarity, just being stuck in the mud. Pisces can have to do with delusion and deception and addiction. So I struggle with the Pisces energy. My Neptune makes a lot of aspects. So, yeah. Maybe you're learning Reiki, or you're curious about Reiki. I had one Reiki treatment years ago, and it was powerful. It was intense. I wanted to do follow-up, but the Reiki person just flaked out on me. She didn't send the follow-up email as she said she would. So that's something that I'm a stickler about, having integrity with your word. If you say you're going to do something, if you say you're going to send an email, then send it. I can't with flakiness. So how does this person really feel about you? No bullshit. And please, if you're going to book a personal reading, follow the instructions in the box. They're really easy. Don't send me messages in PayPal. You pay in PayPal, then you send me an email. So I feel like I make it as simple as possible. Okay, so they have 2 cards in this deck, which that's really weird to me. Again, I'm going to have to read the book. The book came separately. I purchased the book separately. Anyway, they have 2 20s, which in the Rider-Waite 20 is judgment. For pile 3, there was a different judgment card. It was, I think they call it Planet Venus. So this is chaos. It reminds me of excuse me, the Tower card. Actually, I'm going to clear my throat chakra. And then we have the Devil. Yeah. El Diablo. I've been getting all kinds of signs lately. All these messages telling me, okay, you did this full time for a few years. Now it's time to do something else. So I'll still do the channel, and I'll still do client readings and extra basic tarot and Patreon. But it's time to get a quote unquote real job, real income. I'm getting older. I need the insurance. So yeah. We can't all get to the level where you can just shuffle cards full time. It's just not a reality for everyone. The Lady of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas, and that's the Scorpio glyph. Okay. Tres de Espadas, 3 of Swords, Cinco de Espadas, 5 of Swords, and La Fuerza, Strength. And I just assume when people book a personal reading and they don't follow the instructions, it's because they book a lot of readings with other readers who have different steps maybe than I do. Maybe there are some readers who say just send them the money and a message in PayPal. I don't know. King of Pentacles, Rey de Oros, Ace of Wands, As de Bastos, Five of Wands, Cinco de Bastos. And I don't recommend that, by the way. Maybe it's hypocritical because I am a reader and I do charge for personal readings, but I would say don't just buy a lot of readings. Check in with yourself. Tarot can be fun. It can be a guide. I absolutely stress entertainment at this channel. This is not the end-all be-all, but nothing trumps your common sense and your intuition. I don't care how good the tarot reader is. Nothing trumps your common sense and your intuition. So don't get addicted to buying the personal readings, or don't, if you're feeling bad, if you're watching a lot of readings about an ex or someone it's been very minimal with, I don't recommend that. So their true feelings, no bullshit. Looks like third party. Maybe this person's going through a divorce and the divorce is just dragging on and on and on. And they're saying, well, it's complicated. There's a lot of money at stake. We've got to hammer out the details of joint custody. And they're just hemming and hawing. They're not coming through. They're not showing up. They're not really giving you much. If you're hungry for drama, then you've got drama. Perfect with this person. You never know where you stand with this person. Maybe you're experiencing that overused phrase, the dark night of the soul. Maybe you're binge watching twin flame videos. Someone commented they wish that I would do a twin flame reading, like where are you in the twin flame process? No, I'm not a twin flame reader. I call out the labels that are overused, like divine union, divine counterparts, because that resonates with some people. Some people believe they're on a twin flame journey. But again, check in with yourself. And if this feels like shit, if you're giving all your power to this person and the communication is just very minimal, if they are going through a divorce and they're telling you to just kind of back off, give them some space, they've got a lot on their plate, they don't have time for any dramatic conversations, then absolutely give this person space. And I've said this for years. If someone tells you they want space, don't just give them space, give them a galaxy. Give them all the space they request and a lot extra. But if you're addicted to the drama and you're addicted to the bad feelings, not quite knowing where you stand with someone, then you can stay in this indefinitely. You can give all your power to this person. And, you know, if you believe you're on a twin flame journey, there are twin flame coaches at YouTube, and you can hire one of them to help you through this process maybe. So I see you just devoting yourself, your time, your energy to this connection. This is like the pinnacle of your life. You're giving this a lot of importance, a lot of weight. And just being real, I mean, I always am. You could be a drama junkie. If it's not dramatic, if there are not extreme highs and lows, you're not interested. You don't like things to just kind of go along at, I don't know, an easy pace. You like the roller coaster. And I get it. I've been there numerous times myself. But when you get to be 50 years old, like me, you kind of don't have the stomach or the will for any more of this. You're done with it because you've been through it so many times. You get to a point in your life, if you live long enough, where nobody on this planet is worth more than your peace of mind. So you get old and you want to just sit in the sun and drink your tea and scribble in your journals. And if you can invite someone in who is reasonable, who is sane, who is no drama, cool. And if you can't, then you're just done. You just hang up the spurs. So I know that's not very romantic or entertaining. But it looks like third party. It looks like block, unblock. I hate you, just joking. Let's get together. Let's meet up at Applebee's. I keep saying Applebee's because I lack imagination. Applebee's, Morton Steakhouse. Let's meet up for sushi. Let's meet up for tacos. Let's check into the La Quinta or the Econo Lodge or whatever. Holiday Inn Express. So if you want drama, stay in this. How does this person feel about you? They're not in love. According to these cards, they're not currently in love with you. On some level, they enjoy the drama. They like the back and forth, the block, unblock. They like the games. So it's about their ego. It's not about their heart. It's about how much do you stoke or stroke this person's ego. Another overused word, I think, at YouTube is narcissist. Maybe this person is a narcissist, or just they have a lot of narcissistic traits. They're very self-centered. King of the mindfuck. That just popped into my head. This person's the king, the master of the mindfuck. They enjoy playing games. They enjoy seeing you scramble, trying to please them. This is very cold energy. This person could have Sun in Gemini, Virgo rising, Moon in Aries. It's one possibility. You could have Sun in Scorpio, Leo rising, Moon in Aries. I feel like you have a lot of squares and oppositions in your synastry, and that makes things interesting. But if you prize peace of mind, you got to get out of this. You got to take care of yourself. I can't see staying in this for any length of time. I don't see how that would be gratifying to you. But yeah, that's what I see for pile 4. I hope that helps. And that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.